The year is 1997, and this is the story of Ferdinand Wagner. Ferdinand was born on May 5th, 1969 in Vienna, Austria, and to nobody's surprise, he grew up a fan of motor racing. Of course, he dreamt of becoming a racing hero himself. His hero at the time happened to be a certain Matthias Nicolas Lauda, or Niki for short. Niki Lauda was and still is an Austrian icon of pop culture. In the mid-70s, he became the successor to Jochen Rindt, the proverbial heir to the throne at Ferrari. No wonder Ferdinand felt some affection for the guy and the tifosi. But his parents were never able to afford his aspirations as a youngster. They weren't poor per se, but not particularly posh either. Middle-class background, no substantial income left for the dreams of their son. To be fair, that didn't keep good old Wagner boy from crashing a few cars or bikes in his youth. Let's just say he had a bit of a rebellious phase. We don't really talk about that. But hey, it was acceptable in the 80s, I suppose.
Niki Lauda almost home magnificently to win his 23rd Grand Prix. His first ever Austrian Grand Prix. The crowd will justifiably go wild. Niki Lauda crosses the line, raises his hand, wins the Austrian Grand Prix.
This right here is where everything changed. If he can do it, I sure as hell can. He must have thought in his pot-puddled naivete, neglecting the mild difference in income between the Wagners and the Laudas. Enter Red Bull.
Never underestimate what a Red Bull can do!
Did you ever feel like promoting your overpriced energy sauce through the means of extreme sports? Well, your name might as well be Dietrich Mateschitz. His MO has been to promote his Toro Rosso through sportsmen and entertainers. That includes F1 greats such as Gerhard Berger, another Austrian Grand Prix racer. In fact, he was the very first ever Red Bull sponsored athlete. Recently, RB has been looking for a new vehicle to sell their scintillating kidney stone inducing cans all over the world. Sure, they could elect to sponsor a car like they have been with Sauber since 1995, but what if they put their own drivers in there instead? Similar to having sponsored Berger back in the day, but more sophisticated, giving a young Austrian whippersnapper the chance of a lifetime. This is where amateur racer Ferdinand Wagner comes into play. He's gonna get the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to join the Swiss outfit for the 1997 Formula One World Championship, though his competition is going to be as fierce as ever. Damon Hill is unlikely to defend his 1996 Formula One crown. The reigning world champion has been shipped off to race for Arrows in 1997 next to prolific pay driver Pedro Diniz. They'll be racing with Yamaha Power and Bridgestone tires. Yes, it's that piano/motorcycle company. I don't get it either. Williams are still the odds-on favorites this season, with Jacques Villeneuve having impressed in his rookie campaign. The son of Grand Prix legend Gilles Villeneuve will be joined by Sauber sensation Heinz-Harald Frentzen. Ferrari will try their best to improve their poor reliability. Now with Ross Brawn on board, Michael Schumacher is touted as one of Villeneuve's main rivals. He'll be teaming up once more with Eddie Irvine. McLaren and Mercedes have brought back the Silver Arrows. Will a new striking look be enough to make Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard championship contenders? Well, a victory here and there would already be a big step forward for the team. Also, Jamiroquai and Spice Girls in 1997! Bennett massively underperformed in 1996 since neither Gerhard Berger nor Jean Alesi managed to win a single race that season. And while Alex Wurz is already waiting in the wings, both have to step up their game if they want to keep their seats for 1998. Jordan have tried and failed to recruit Nigel Mansell for 1997. Instead, they elected to fire Martin Brundle and replace him not with one, but two rookies. Okay, Giancarlo Fisichella is not technically a rookie, but you get the point. Let's see how this dynamic duo of Fisichella and Schumacher Jr. shapes up in the Gary Anderson-built EJ197. Sauber are starting this year with Petronas badged Ferrari power, the 1996 Ferrari engines to be precise. Next to Ferdinand Wagner, they'll have Johnny Herbert in their team, seeking refuge from his role as lifelong number 2 at Benetton. Ligier are back, though having been sold to Formula 1 legend and 4-times world champion Alain Prost. Therefore, Shinji Nakano and last year's Monaco Grand Prix winner Olivier Panis will be racing in dark blue Prost Grand Prix cars. Once again, they'll be powered by Mugen Honda engines. Jackie Stewart will make his debut as a team owner in Grand Prix racing. Him and his son have decided to sign Rubens Barrichello and rookie sensation Jan Magnussen for 1997. Their biggest asset might be a works relationship with the Ford Motor Company. Tyrrell are still running Ford V8s and struggle for cash, as always. Next to Mika Salo, Ken Tyrrell has given Dario Franchitti a shot to shine in Formula 1. Let's see if this Mercedes-supported gamble will pay off, or if this is another would've, could've, should've situation. Minardi is kind of there, I guess. It's Minardi, what do you expect?